My life now, I don't understand what's going on here. Folks, I apologize. Everything was going according to plan. Everything was on plan, and then all of a sudden, I have no service. It says that I'm live, but then it says not connected. Press the button to reconnect. It's so confusing. I think it's with this stupid service that I have. I don't know, but looks like I'm live here. The thumbnail thing. Hold on a second. All right, I gotta recreate the thumbnail. All right, folks, this is After the Turkey. I've done this before. I had to redo it again because I wasn't live like I thought I was. So let me go back 1 second. Getting up. All right, put you over here, right there. All right, that's probably better. Anyway, I saw a few people there. Just bear with me for a second. I got my handy dandy. How does that always happen? Every time you need it, it's all tangled up. All right, sorry about the extra noise here for a second. All right, I got my handy dandy mic, state of the art, the latest and greatest thing. And see the comments here. Ed, I'm not going to ignore your comments, Ed. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Anna, Hannah. There's no Thanksgiving in Portugal, but happy Thanksgiving. I'm full, as I was explaining before on the other video that didn't work. I had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had the same thing. Thank you again to Sean, the fuel engineer, for inviting me over to his house. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But I had a huge meal from Boston Market. I had half a chicken, and I bought some large sides, and I had mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and the stuffing. I know it's a lot of starch, and more starch. For dessert, I had sweet potato. Still hot. And what else did I have? Those are four sides. Yeah, that's what I had. Oh, and cranberries. I had cranberries too. Unfortunately, they had the high fructose corn syrup, but it's once a year. So anyway, who else is in here? Hi, Bob. Bob Y7. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Carla. Happy Thanksgiving, Dente. Happy Thanksgiving, Dawn. I already said Happy Thanksgiving, Ed. 11. Happy Thanksgiving. 11 is in Oregon State. Robert says he can hear me and there's no video. Is there no video? Can you see me? Because these technical difficulties are... Can anybody see me? Another one asking where's the video. It doesn't say there is video. You are clear. Okay, thank you. Some people must be somewhere else. Maybe they don't have good service. So it's not me. I can't blame myself. I take everything I said back that I said bad about myself. Take everything back. Who's Ed? Ed is someone we gotta ignore. Let's just ignore Ed. Hello, Sparrow. Rostiva, 14. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, if you can't see me, refresh the page. Refresh YouTube or something. Or go out and then come back in. Todd Debick. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Todd. And that was my Thanksgiving. I want to make this short because Thanksgiving and all. I want to. It's my day off. I've been working quite a bit. I got up at 5:30 in the morning. Actually, I got up at 5. I didn't have to. It's my day off. Tomorrow is Friday. It's also my day off because it's the holiday. And so I got up early. I drove to Timmy's, and that's where I did my live video this morning, right? Yes. My memory is not as good as it was this morning, but I'm still sharp. So I had breakfast at Timmy's, made in here. Amazingly enough, I was at Timmy's for a few hours, eating breakfast, editing a video, and I never went inside Timmy's. That's a rarity, mainly because I have my own Timmy's in here. But I was intending on going in there to get an apple fritter. Hi, Lydia. I just thought of apple fritters. Lydia likes apple fritters. She's watching right now. At least she said she would be. So everybody say hi to Lydia. She's busy, but she's trying to watch. And she promises that one of these days she's going to be singing. So, yeah, we all have to encourage her to show us that beautiful voice of hers. I may have it on video. I may show a little glimpse one of these days, but, hush, hush, mush, mush. But hi, Lydia. And so where was I? Yes, I didn't even go to Timmy's. It's unbelievable. I skipped Timmy's altogether. I actually drove to Starbucks, which was like a mile away, and I finished my video over there. I plugged in to their power, and they have good Wi-Fi. Timmy's not so much, not this location anyway. So I did my video, which was a lot of work, and now I'm taking the rest of the day off, and I'm talking to you after the turkey. I may have to go outside and do a couple hundred push-ups so I can. But let me get back to the comments. Let me see what you've been saying here. Some people are in a food coma. That's understandable. Happy Thanksgiving, Yolanda. Lydia, if you're watching this, just say hi. Everybody's saying hi to you. I'm saying hi to you. Just say a quick hi, and then go hibernate. You don't have to answer anymore. She's not obligated to answer because she's busy doing other stuff, and she has me in the background, probably blah blah blahing. So just say hi real quick, and then everybody can rest and go do their own stuff and stuff like that. ZenQuest Journey. Lewis, I hate your sense of humor. Just kidding. That's not what he said. Or she. Now I put my foot in my mouth. These icons, they're so tiny. Is that a he or a she? I can't tell. Either way, it's just kidding. He, she said, I love your sense of humor. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Let us know if you are a he or a she. I have pretty good eyes, but these icons, they're so tiny. It looks like a she, but I could be offending he. So, oh, what did you say? Oh, ZenQuest is at the Van build. I can't miss Lewis live chat though. What Van build is that? Is that the Van build or the other Van build? And are you he or she? Because oh, wait a minute. I can zoom in. Duh. You know, I'm looking at these icons, and they're so tiny. I forgot. I'm in Safari. I could just zoom in. I'm sorry. I can see that you are a lady. I uh, I I could. I forgot I could zoom in. It's my fault. I was looking at these tiny icons here. With I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. See that? They're tiny. They're tiny. But I forgot that I could just I could just make them bigger. Duh. Anyway, um, so was I. So you're at the Van build. Which Van build is that? I don't have any more here. I know you answered something else. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to check. I'll have to check, Zen. I'm gonna check. Uh, oh, Jamie's Van build. Okay. Um, I know that you're a woman. I saw once I zoomed in, and so how's the build going? From what I understand, you've been I you've been moving from place to place, jumping around. I think mainly it's because there's too many people, which it's a good thing because there's a big group of people, but then it's also bad because the authorities zoom in, they focus more on that. So uh, hopefully you were able to find a good place so that nobody bothers you for a while. Oh, I was going to say maybe I don't know. I'll close the nearest. Uh, um, I drew a blank. Home Depot or Lowe's is, but that's where I did most of my van builds. Uh, I did some at the house that I used to have, and then I did it at Lowe's, and I did it in quite a few different states. I did it in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan, and I was never bothered. But it's probably not feasible for you guys there. Probably too far away. Tim, hey Tim, go see your sister or sister-in-law. And only the USA celebrates Thanksgiving. The Canucks up north from us, they don't celebrate that. And Thanksgiving is maybe contrary to popular belief. It's the celebration that the first some of the first pilgrims that came to America were able to survive, were able to have enough food and they knew that they were going to be able to survive for the winter. So they invited the local Indians over, and they had a celebration uh, of giving thanks to God, celebrating the fact that they would have enough food to survive the winter. So, contrary to popular belief, they were not starving, and the Indians came to their rescue. They had food in abundance, and they invited the local tribesmen over for a feast of Thanksgiving. So that's what we celebrate in the U.S. This holiday was established by George Washington, and it's been around for quite a while, and hopefully it'll be around for a little bit longer, at least until I retire, because I like having these 2 days off. Cool. All right. The gatekeeper just showed up. Happy Thanksgiving, Kate. Anna says that to celebrate Thanksgiving in Alberta, Edmonton and Alberta, Canada. I'm not sure. I didn't think the Canucks, and I call them Canucks because, as everybody knows, or at least it's a common knowledge in Canada, every Canadian likes to be called a Canuck. Just ask Duncan from Expediting Travels. Duncan Expedites United Services. Ask Duncan, he'll tell you that, Timmy, you agree with me, right? Duncan would agree that every Canadian loves to be called a Canuck. So I just say it the way it is. He is a Canuck. 20M, will you be stopping anywhere near Philly for a meetup on your trip to Florida? Not necessarily, but if you live in Philly, when I do my announcement, when the announcement goes on the air, just being dramatic here. I'm just kidding. When I make an announcement video that I'm going down to Florida, if you live in Philly, just let me know, and if it's possible, it depends on what time I leave. But if it's possible, even to just stop for a few minutes and say hi, I'll stop for a few minutes. We'll meet somewhere near the Turnpike 95 and say hi. Sure. There's Mike from the La Source. He says hi, Paul, but he doesn't say hi to me. How can that be? Did he already say hi to me before? Because I'm feeling left out here. Oh no, maybe I already did. I apologize if you already did that. Well, yes. No, he says hi, Lydia. Okay. Maybe. Let me see. I'm going backwards on the comments here. Maybe I already said something. Anyway, if you said something already, my apologies. I apologize. Trying to get back to the comments. See, he did. I apologize. Thumper G Man. Do you watch Adventure Van Man videos? Yeah, I watch Brian's videos. Sure. What's your thoughts on his van upgrade? Forgive me if I'm feeling a little bit chilly here. It's 59. It's like in the 30s outside, and I don't have my heat on. I'm going to be leaving soon, so I don't want to turn the heat on. But 59, and I'm feeling a little bit chilly. I think going to Florida made me weak regarding the cold. Because I used to be like, oh, it's 37 degrees in here. Oh, I can see my breath. I'm fine. Now it's 59, and I'm like, cold. But I'll tough it out. Don't worry about it. I'll be okay. I'll survive. I need a blanket. Okay. Did I move the camera? Okay. No, I'm okay. I'll survive. Okay. Sorry. I go off topic. Regarding his thoughts for his. Okay. Let me rephrase the whole thing. Thoughts on his van upgrade. So Brian, Adventure Van Man, if you haven't seen him, go check out his channel. He had a van that he used for quite a few years, a Dodge, and he seems to have upgraded to a new Dodge, which has a little bit of a high top roof. Not quite high enough that he can stand up in. Him and I are about the same height, and if he can't stand in it, I can't stand in that van either. Now, each van, each person gets a van, gets it for a reason. Okay, I'm not Brian. I'm not reading Brian's mind. I don't know why he got the van that he did. I'm sure he has a reason for it, and I can't criticize him for his reasons. However, like you said in the following comment, um, if I was going to get a van that's high top, okay, but not quite high enough that I can't stand up in it, then I don't think I would get it. If you saw my van build that I did regarding the high top van that I did for a friend of mine, that person is quite shorter than me, and the person can stand in it fine. I couldn't. I hit my head on the ceiling all the time because the ceiling isn't straight like my van. The ceiling has contours that I had to follow with the insulation. So I couldn't stand up in that van. So if I were to get something that has a higher roof than this, I personally would not get something that I cannot stand fully erect, stand fully in that van. If I have to crouch down or bend my head or bend my waist or my knees or something to stand in that van, then I wouldn't get it. So why did Brian get that type of van? I don't know. I mean, that's something that I don't know if he's answered that question or if he's going to answer in the future. But that's a personal choice. It's his van. That's his choice. I'm sure he has a reason for that. I personally wouldn't do it. I would get something that I can stand up fully in it. Not halfway, but fully, with room to spare. So that's my 2 cents on that. Try a shot at tequila. I don't drink. I'm not going to try a shot at tequila. I don't drink. I'm okay. I'll survive. I got my blankie. Yeah. Then again, I'm not in the desert like you people over there, you know, when it's 60 degrees during the day and 60 degrees at night or something like that. But anyway, Eileen Strong. Brian said he didn't want to stand up just high enough to sit without hitting his head. Okay. I thought he could sit in the van before without hitting his head. Maybe I was mistaken. I mean, I can sit in mine and I don't hit my head. I guess so. It all depends at what height you have your seat. So if my seat was any higher, I would be hitting my head. Maybe could have changed the height that he had before. From what I remember, I thought he had clearance. He could sit. Maybe not on his bed, but I thought he could sit somewhere else and not. Yeah. Well, it's Brian's decision. It's his van, not mine. So he has to live with it. I don't have to live with it. So he chooses whatever he wants. Tony asks, "Can I drive with the Webasto on?" I've never driven with the Webasto on. I'm trying to remember what the manual said, and I don't remember. I don't know. I have this slight impression that the Webasto recommended that the manual that you do not run with the Webasto on. I could be mistaken. I just never done it. I've always never done that. Ed, I'm not ignoring your intelligent questions. I'm just saving them up so that I can reuse them later on. Much, much later on. One day, decades from now. I will use your questions. Too bad they disappear after this thing goes off the air, but I'll try to save them, Ed. Yeah, actually, Tim, I've thought of a wind turbine for my van. Yes, I thought of that. It's not really practical or feasible. I don't. Wind turbines. Most wind turbines are not really designed to sustain speeds of 65, 70 miles an hour, and that's the wind speed that I would be using while driving. So, and then when I'm parked somewhere, I don't want to have a wind turbine going around. It's I might as well put a big circle on my van with a target and write the words Van Dweller here inside. Take a look. So no. What did I miss? What? I saw really Zen, and then I scrolled back up. Zen says we had coyote for Thanksgiving dinner here in the desert. No. Tell me you guys didn't eat coyote. Ugh. Oh, that's like eating a dog. Oh, poor thing. I mean, how can it's like eating a dog? Think about it. It's like eating a dog. I wouldn't even eat bear because bear to me looks too much like a dog. And I know people eat bear. Some people. I wouldn't eat it. It looks too much like a dog. I know it's a little bit, but a coyote? That's like eating a dog. Oh, good thing I saved this bag. It may not be big enough though. Coyote. Oh, this life thing just went down the drain. Oh. Back to the questions here. Coyote for unbelievable. Yolanda, has anyone put suggestions on what they would like Lydia to sing? We could start with suggestions. Whose requested song will be sung? Suspense would bring us as a team. Well, Yolanda, Lydia has a classical trained voice, but she's also trained in the arts of the more advanced vocals of the era that we live in. Her vocal range goes from here to it spans a great expanse, and if we suggest what songs she should sing, she will feel restricted by that suggestion because you'll have to hear her sing. You'll know what I mean. So stay tuned for that. It'll come probably sooner rather than later, but just watch. Oh, another one. Coyote tastes good. Ugh. Please, I like dogs. I don't have a dog, but I like dogs. And to me, eating anything, a dog, coyote, wolf, it's all the same family. It's not good. No. Zan just destroyed my live event here. I was so happy. I had nice dinner, and now it's all going down the drain. Let's get off the coyote eating thing, please, everybody. Let's think of something else. Roadrunner. Oh, why did I have to read that? Please, Marshall, just let's ignore coyotes, roadrunners. Let's turkeys. Yes. Chicken. That's what I had for dinner. She should sing Far Away in C minor. Oh, you want recycled turkey dinner? Yeah. What's the address? We park anywhere we want. Jimmy's Van Build, Arizona, right? It's still in Arizona. Okay, so that's where I'll send the recycled turkey dinner, chicken dinner. Yes, it's getting pretty heavy. You keep talking about eating coyote, and you're gonna have my dinner, my breakfast, yesterday's dinner, lunch, breakfast, and the whole week from the past. Yeah, you're gonna get the whole thing. What's the difference between a road runner and a chicken or turkey? Yes, I'm sorry. That was my fault. In my angst to not like eating coyote, I got confused with road runner. I forgot road runner is a bird. So I guess you could, I wouldn't eat it, but I guess you could eat it. I just got somebody just liked my thing. Cool. Road runner goes beep beep. All right, 31 minutes. I'm going to stay a couple more minutes because I'm here and I want to go over there. And for me to go here, from here to there, I have to disconnect. So, yeah. So, and this thing is going down the drain because of talks of eating coyote. Oh, please. You still going that thing? It tastes good. Oh, please stop. I'm gonna start ignoring your comments too, like I ignore Ed's comments, especially when it's talking about coyote. Oh, uh, oh, my stomach. What should I eat? Not coyote, that's for sure. Anyway, let's see. All right, no, I won't ignore you. Don't worry about it. I won't ignore you. Gator is telling me that the Giants are about to lose. I have explained before, I haven't really watched the Giants play. I haven't watched any NFL game. So, um, to me, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to lose any sleep, and I certainly won't lose any turkey dinner because of that. I didn't really. You didn't think I lost. There's nothing. There's just a piece of paper in there. See, that was all fine acting. When you go to acting school, you learn how to do these acting scenes. And I'm just like Lydia is a trained singer in the classical and non-classical style. I'm a trained actor. I'm not a Shakespearean actor. I'm a trained non-Shakespearean Shakespearean actor. Yeah. My training goes beyond training. It's a style. If I go silent, I'm just reading the comments. So just give me a minute. Oh, the bag is bothering you, Ed? Is that bothering you? Sorry, folks. I was demonstrating to Ed. I forgot everybody else is listening. Here's another good question from Thumper G Man. Have you thought about hooking up an outdoor camera to your TV to use it as a window for when you park up with a nice view? Yes, I've been wanting to set up at least 4 cameras facing all 4 directions since I bought my van, since I started doing. Mm, what the heck is that? Tim, why the heck did you spend $5? This is weird. That was the first time that happened. Look at that. It comes in green. It says $5. Tim, did you just go spend $5 so you can get my attention? That is crazy, dude. Dude, you have my text number. You went spend to ask a question, which I'm not even going to read now. Okay, I'm obligated to read it. Have you gotten the new YouTube community tab yet? The new YouTube community tab yet? What does that mean? Let me go to YouTube. I have home, trending, subscriptions, activity, and library. But let me see. This phone probably hasn't been updated. If that's what you mean, is that what you mean? I got an update. Okay, so I'm getting the update. I did get. I guess it was on this phone. When I went to YouTube, I saw that new thing. I kind of read it really quick, but I just disregarded it. But the interesting question is, why the heck did you go and spend $5 to ask a question? That is the interesting question. But now that you've broken the way, people, look up to Tim. See how Tim does it. Follow Tim. Just follow what he does. Tim, go for 100. 100. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm just kidding. Oh, Tim, why the heck did you go spend $5, Tim? Did you answer that? Tim says, because you are my friend and I wanted to donate to the success of your channel. Smiley face. Thank you, Tim. That means a lot to me. But you didn't have to do that. I don't ask for money. Well, I do have that thing at the end of my videos. And I have that at the end of my videos because in the past I had a lot of people wanting to donate to me and I didn't have a way for them to donate. Some people even got mad at me when I asked them, why do you want to give me money? And because we like your channel, we want to. And they got other people even send me money by mail because they tried with PayPal and I didn't have a PayPal account. So I finally gave in and I created a PayPal account, which I now link with my coffee thing at the end of my videos. But only for those people that want to do that, because they've asked me over and over again, how could they do it? But I don't ask for anything, and you didn't have to do that. But I thank you very much, Tim. So next time we meet, lunch, dinner, coffee is on me. So actually, it's going to be on you, but it's going to come out of my pocket. How do I get those $5 though? Tim, how do I get the $5 out of here? How do I don't have a printing machine, Tim. How do I? Darn it! There goes my $5. Easy come, easy go. Ugh. Oh, I shut it off. It's not coming out. If it's in there, it's not coming out. Darn it. You brought my hopes up, and then you brought them down. Unbelievable. I'm not going silent. I'm just reading the comments again. There's a lot of comments. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. Instead of your videos posting, you can post a daily message for your viewers. How do I do that? Is that with the new thing that they have? The thing is, everything that I do, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And when you work like me, a full-time job, any time that I sit to answer comments, which I haven't done in a while, and I apologize, it takes time. It takes at least 2 hours of my time. And when I work, I just don't have a lot of time. And I have a couple hours to do some editing, eat, shower, do a little talking, and then go to sleep. So that's a problem. If I wasn't working, if I was retired, then I would have more time. I could do more stuff. Okay, trying to read the comments. Well, Andrew, happy Thanksgiving, Audrey. No, not Audrey. Audrey K. And you are very welcome. I haven't done anything, but you're very welcome. Oh, Dawn says YouTube sends it to you. I kind of figured that. I was just embellishing my. That was another acting skill that I learned in my acting school days. It's a gift. You know, they told me, Lewis, you have that gift. We try to teach this gift to other students. They don't get it, but you are natural at it. So I just do what comes natural. Anyway, comments. Toluca 47. Happy Thanksgiving from Quartzsite, Arizona. Happy Thanksgiving, Toluca. Probably I'm going to be there this winter. Maybe. Just maybe. You're very welcome, Jay Marshall. Robert asks, you still make your bread? No, I don't make my bread. I stopped making my bread because, not because I can't, it's just because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work feeding the mother. It's a lot of work keeping the mother alive. She's very demanding. I had to kick her out. And it's a lot of work, you know, fermenting letting the bread sit and rise and do all this stuff for a day or two and then baking it. So if I was retired and if I went to the desert somewhere, right, and let's say I went to a Van Build and I was there and I'm not near a supermarket, then all I need is flour, water, salt, and the mother. And I can make bread anytime I want. And I'll do it outside, you know, I'll have plenty of room. But when you're in the van and living and working full time and you have stores anywhere you go, it's much easier going to a store than just baking your own. Even if your own is better, it just, after a while, it just becomes very inconvenient. Yolanda asks, does Lydia do live chat? Um, she wants to do it. She's just been very busy. So that's something that she's going to have to answer you. But she's been wanting to do it. It's just, life circumstances, and she's very busy. But one of these days, she's going to do a live one. But that's going to be up to her, and that's not my decision. Don Waters says, Happy Thanksgiving from Georgia. Happy Thanksgiving, Don. Um, have you ever thought about moving down south during the winter months to get away from the cold weather? Um, no, I never thought of that. That is an excellent idea. I should call a friend of mine that I have in Florida, and I should ask her if I could come over for the winter. I might just hold on a second. Everybody, just hold on 1 second. That was an excellent idea, Don. Uh, Let me ask somebody. Oh, this phone sometimes doesn't work. Darn it! I'm at the end of the month, and I guess my data is getting low. I have unlimited data with AT&T, and then they throttle me down. Can you see me, Lydia? Can you see me?
Hello?
Can you see me? Can you see me?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Going once? No. She can hear me. No, I can hear her, but she can't hear me. So I was going to ask her that question, and but she can't. She can't hear me. Maybe she's watching, and she can answer that. Which I forgot what was the question. Oh, we were talking about going down to Florida. Yes, that's my question. I have to ask her if I can go down there. Don, that's an excellent question. I should ask Lydia. I'm of course just kidding with you because I was in Florida last winter, and before that I went out west. So I'm just teasing you. I'm just kidding with you. I hope you didn't left because did you leave? No, maybe. Tell me you're still here, Don, because Don is a new viewer. I figure you're a new viewer, and I'm just kidding with you. L Norm, I'm new to your channel. Really enjoy. Hi from Silicon Valley. It's shorts weather today. So is here. I'm in shorts. I don't have my red shorts, but I have my green shorts. And to me, almost any weather day is shorts weather day, even though it's probably like 30. It's going down to 27, but I'm still in my shorts. I bake my mother. Yes, Zen. I bake the mother. And the mother loves being baked. She's so happy when she's being baked. Well, pleasing plum papa says, I can't believe how expensive Timmy's is, but it's good. Yes. Is my hair okay? Because I was laying down. Is this camera good? Yes, it looked like it was cutting my head. Well, I can sit back a little. Maybe you had to order Timmy's, because if I go to a Timmy's place, it's $9 a pound. So if you order from Amazon, it's like double the amount. So maybe you order from Amazon. Oh, CC asks. CC. Tim just sent me. Let me see if I can count Count me in. This is McDonald's, Tim. Tim just sent me a picture. Come on. That's McDonald's, Tim. We are talking about. What is Ed also sending me a text? No, the stream did not start without me. It started fine, except it wasn't working. I don't know why. But what was I reading just before? Oh, CC asks, if we paid you, would the quality of the acting increase even a bit? Yes, of course. I'm holding up. I'm not holding up. I'm holding off. I am holding off on my acting, on the quality, so I can get paid. If I get paid better, if like you said, if we send you some, if we paid you, would the quality increase? Of course it would increase. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, you want me to cry? I mean, the gatekeeper has done great crying at work. I mean, the gatekeeper at work, he was crying because I put a little bit of dirt by his pipe, and the gatekeeper it was rivers of tears. It was like, that's it. Oops, this is not a waterproof, but that's how much he was crying. I mean, I could cry like that too. You know, I could do that type of crying, and I can do other acting too. So, of course, the short answer is, if I get paid, the acting will increase exponentially, just like that. Well, Paul, you say I'm slow at reading comments. You are slow at learning how to pronounce. It's not how you are slow reading comments. It's wow, you are slow reading comments. How you just didn't write it right. Just learn it right. Holding back, holding off, holding steady, just holding, withholding talent. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet. 53 minutes. I'm going to stop this before the hour. I said it was just like half hour, and there goes an hour. Yes, Sparrow, that was an excellent way to figure out that a paper bag is not waterproof. Apparently, this one is, because as you see, nothing has leaked. So again, my acting skills, my capacity to act, fooled you, because you thought this bag was leaking. See, I fooled you again. It's not leaking. Nothing is leaking. And I didn't pour it on the floor either. It was in a bag, but it's not leaking. It was not a sufficient amount of water to leak through this paper. So, sorry, Zen. I just put a little bit of water in there. You, after all, are in the desert, and you might need water. So I'm also sending some water together with a can. I was going to say small. It's not really small. It's about this big, of dehydrated water that I have. It's in the front. I'm not going to get it right now. But this is excellent. every backpacker, every van dweller, RVer should have a can of dehydrated water. You don't have to buy any more water again. It's very light. You just add water to it and you have all the water you need. Lori Marr says hi and bye. Hi and bye, Lori Marr. All right, we are at 55. Yes, and also let's not forget the FRE air. I'll probably be sending some of that in case you folks have a flat tire down in the desert. Darn it, I just turned this off and I have a comment here that says Frank V. It's F-R-O-C, no, F-R-O-N-C. Frank V says happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Frank, from Ronkonkoma, New York. That just went from bad to worse. Ronkonkoma, New York. New to the channel, your van is cool. Question: when your lights are on in the van, can someone you probably missed, can someone walking by see any light from the vents on the roof? Very good question. My fantastic vent, if I open the fantastic vent, yes, lights will shine on the plastic lid, and probably people can see it. The thing is, I always try to park where I have some light in a parking lot. So, and if the light is dim, then I'm more careful. I don't have, I have less lights on. These vents in the front, these are smaller, these emit less light, and they're under the solar panel. So any light will be shining from the sides. When you're outside, you're looking from the side of the vent. And I think the light that shines through them is very minimum. So, and I think because I don't remember the last time I checked. But I never had a problem. So, and like I said, I try to park under some street lights or parking lot lights, and those lights will make my light just blend in and disappear. 58 minutes, okay. All right, folks, I'm reaching to I want to cut this off before the hour. I just want to keep it at like 59 something and not 1 hour or something. So thank you for joining me on this interesting comment section thingy, except for the coyote part. All right, enough of that acting, but 58 minutes. Okay, I still have a little bit of time. So thank you for joining me this morning. If you were with me this morning, thank you for joining me now. I hope you had a beautiful Thanksgiving. Maybe you are on the West Coast. In that case, it's only 6 o'clock there, and maybe you are having Thanksgiving now. So happy Thanksgiving, and I hope your dinner will be, could be wonderful, except for the coyote part. And I will see you next time on the same channel, maybe a different time, some other day, I don't know when. But thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. At least I'm not talking here by myself, for myself, with myself. Yeah, so at least somebody's out there listening to me babble on. Babble on, is that a word? Bubble. It's not a good night for words tonight, so I'll leave you with that. Oh, I have to cut this off. Okay, good night, everybody. Oh, now it's leaking. Oh, now it's leaking. Oh, darn it. Okay, good night, folks.